start up. Okay, hi. Let's check to see. Oh, I didn't check to see if my streaming cam is. Oh, nope, it's still not working. Okay, which means I can't do any face stuff today. So, let's start off with something I found really cute online. Just literally with like 10 minutes to stream. Literally just 10 minutes to stream here. That's this thing right here. Iron Mouse is a Sonic character. Iron Mouse is a Sonic character. Is that not cute or what? Oh man, this thing's good. It's posted to X by a person by the name of KnucklesFan69. You can see the signature down here. Name is Wowie. It's at KnucklesFan69 on X. Under the caption, Sonic's your Iron Mouse. Spectacular artwork. Love it. As you can see, I've liked and retweeted it. No extra commentary or nothing. At least not yet. But yeah, that's just adorable. That's the first thing. That's the first thing I wanted to bring to everybody's attention. Of course I didn't, yeah. Of course. Let's see if I can. I'm gonna have to. You know, every single time this happens, I have to restart my computer. Every single time. So that's basically what I wanted to show from my X feed. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Now the next thing I wanted to do, something I threatened to do yesterday. Skillet posted this image. I've uploaded it into Paint so I can do my things. This is the album bracket. Everybody kind of did this yesterday. I know Skillet's been kind of controversial with some of their opinions on things. This is basically just from a straight music perspective. I'm gonna talk about how I came into contact or came into knowing about them, and how I feel through each of their albums. The first Skillet album that I ever learned about was this one here, Invincible. I found that through a sampler, actually. That they had a sampler, two tracks on that sampler. First one was the opening track, Best Kept Secret. The other was what are you doing? Oh, camera control. The other I forget what the other one is at the moment. But that sampler had it was labeled as a $2.99 music sampler. Simply Spectacular. No, it's not that one. Simply. I want to find the album thingy. This one. Simply Impossible. That's the one. Except up here in Canada, it was labeled as Simply Impossible $4.99. Had a bunch of really cool songs and stuff on it. Well, in that I was introduced to. I'm trying to gain access to thingy, but I can't seem to. It's a full Christmas. This one, is this the one? No, this is a different sampler I ran into, but it doesn't have what I'm thinking of here. Um, Why am I always being directed to this one? It's the red cover. Yeah, this one here. This one right here. Okay, so only had the one Skillet track, Best Kept Secret on. All right, I thought it had more than that. But yeah, this is where I ended up finding. Yeah, it was Earthsuit that had two of them. Oh, here. Anyways, yeah. So this is where I discovered a bunch of my music tastes. Earthsuit, Skillet, Luna Halo. I haven't followed them past their first album, Shimmer. PAX 217, Kendall Payne, been a long time one. Reliant K. Didn't really get into Five Iron Frenzy, even though my best bro was a huge fan of theirs for a while. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, this is where I first ran into Skillet, and then from there, actually I didn't run into Skillet again until their Comatose album, actually. My best bro, I didn't actually know that at the time I ran into Invincible. I didn't know that my best bro already knew of Skillet. I think he did. This is still probably that one is still probably, it's the one that I put on repeat the most for myself. My wife is a fan of their newer stuff. Yeah, I didn't get into them again until Comatose. Still one of the all over best rocker albums I've ever heard. And from there I followed them through. I followed them into Awake. It was at this point here that I ended up running into their Collide album, and then through my best bro shortly after that, but not quite at Rise yet. I listened to the rest of their discography: Skillet, Hey Yo Leviso, Alien Youth. We had actually just come back from a Skillet concert in Langley, BC, and he shared with me a bunch of their albums. And yeah, from there it's basically just been they are good rockers. They are good musicians. Have been doing this for years. Lead singer John Cooper here. This wasn't his first band. I think it was like his second or something. But through all of their touring, all of their bands and stuff, him and his wife have been the heartbeat of the band since Invincible. Of course, with all of the other all the other musicians they've worked with over the years, building up into each. Unfortunately, I have kind of fallen off with around the release of Dominion. I haven't paid too much attention to Revolution, mostly because my musical tastes have shifted since, and that's kind of what's happened. It's no fault or anything, not that I dislike them any less, but it's just that's kind of how things have fallen. Anyways, over the course of time here, I have listened to them. I have listened to most of them. In terms of the first bracket, Revolution and Awake, I gotta give it to Awake. Come on, I need a white thingy here. Let's give you. Definitely gotta give it to Awake here. Between Dominion and Rise, I actually do like Dominion better. Even though Rise has one of a couple of my favorite tracks on it. Dominion overall just feels better. It definitely shows the growth of the band. Yeah. Unleashed and Comatose, this is where we kind of get into the hard stuff. Hard to say. Hard to say where I would rank these albums. I think I'm going to have to give the edge to Comatose, though. Simply because it was such a big shift from their sound, what they had done up until that point. Victorious and Collide. Unfortunately, as the years have gone by, Collide for me has not had a real lasting impact per se. I found I heard at some point that the band around that time had begun feeling their music was most samey, and I think that was kind of what Collide was the result of. Yes, at the time Collide was their best-selling album until Comatose, but I feel like I can hear it. I feel like I can hear it. I can hear the struggles that they were having, the way that they were kind of just feeling like they were repeating themselves. Not saying it's not a good rocker. I'm just saying that for myself, it just hasn't had the staying power of some of their albums. So that's the first round. Got Awake moving on. Revolution versus Awake. You got Awake moving on to challenge their debut. Debu's fun. I kind of like listening to that mostly for a nostalgia that never was for me. I was more into stuff like DC Talk and things like that at the time. Also, Skillet wasn't huge. Wasn't as big as they are now. 5-string bass? Is that what that is? Is that an electric? Anyways, probably 5-string bass. He's a bassist. In addition to singer. Between these two, I always like hearing bands kind of where they started, where they kind of debuted, where they just took off from. Give me a couple seconds here. No, you know what? Let's just keep rolling. That between the two, we got to give Awake the push ahead though. I love the creativity of their album. I love that they were trying to find their sound. Love that they were just playing around. You could kind of hear where they were headed with everything to a point. But Awake is just a more polished, more better outfit. Same with Dominion and Hey You, I Love Your Soul. Some bands struggle with that. One of the reviews that I was reading said that some bands struggle with this this idea of a second album kind of lull, and that Skillet didn't have that with Hey You, I Love Your Soul. I felt they did. But I think it was more exhaustion than anything else. That's why I gotta give a run for Dominion. Here. Again, I like the creative elements, it's just the songs didn't feel quite as I guess, fun as they did with their debut. Dominion, meanwhile, is a pretty solid outing. Comatose and Alien Youth. Alien Youth has the ignominious distinction of having the worst Skillet song I have ever heard. It really fell flat with me. That was Vapor. I appreciated how hard it was. I appreciated that the passion it was sung with. But it felt like I wasn't sitting through a rock song so much as I was sitting through an industrial warehouse without ear protection. Yeah. I'm grateful for it. I'm grateful they went through it. I'm grateful that that it was a solid album otherwise. But yeah, Comatose gets that one. Now, I am with the last bracket, I'm extremely biased. Extremely biased towards Invincible. I like the I'm beyond biased towards Invincible for that last one. It to me was like the peak of their early years. I am definitely more into the industrial vibes than I am into the other stuff. And yeah. I love Comatose. I love the impact it had. And I love the sounds. But nothing quite hit quite like Invincible did for me. Oh, before I continue on to the semifinals, Alien Youth also has a couple of tracks that I really do enjoy on it, and those tracks I've kept in my continual rotation over the years. But Comatose, it's got more of a vibe in Alien Youth as far as I'm concerned. Everybody else may have different opinions of these. And from the brackets I've seen posted to Twitter, to X, to whatever, it's clearly very much a very much a personal choice thing. But yeah, so between Awake and Dominion. Awake and Dominion. I gotta give it to Awake. Mostly because Awake on average has Awake and Invincible have the two tracks, the two albums that Awake, Invincible, and Comatose truly are the top three Skillet albums in my opinion. Those are my three favorites. Rise, I believe Rise would be 4, even though it didn't make the cut quite, versus Dominion. Against most of these albums, other than Invincible, it would have made it up. It would have made it up this high. Dominion was the one exception to this rule. Other than Comatose, Invincible, and Awake. Dominion, yeah, Rise would have made it. Mostly because I've got a couple of songs that I really connected with on Rise. Like Comatose versus Invincible. That's where we start seeing issues. I believe both of these albums are elite level. Both these albums are elite level. Comatose in a more mainstream way, Invincible in a more indie way. Honestly, I would have liked to have seen Awake and Comatose up here and Dominion and Invincible down here. It would have been clean. It would have been an absolute clean decision. But as much as I love Invincible, as much as I love Comatose, I've got to give this one to Invincible. So there's Awake and Invincible as the finalists. And I think what hurt Rise was Rise is a weird one for me. I've got to go back here and address this one. Because as much as I loved it, as much as I wanted to really dig into it, something prevented me from doing so. Something prevented me from doing so, and I'm not entirely sure what. I'm not entirely sure what, and I don't really have an answer for that either. I love the album. I love the story it tells. I love all the different experimental elements. But something stopped me. Regardless, last bracket. Awake and Invincible. At the end of the day, I have to give this one to Invincible. Give me my thing back. I have to give that to Invincible. Simply because I love all the different little industrial elements throughout it. The crossover of electronic and rock has always been close to me. It was something that I had aimed to attempt to do myself when I was younger. And they were probably my first exposure to industrial music, even though I've had several exposures since, and a number of them are arguably better than Invincible. Invincible is still my favorite Skillet album. It's still my favorite Skillet album, even in the face of elites like, Awake and Rise and all those other ones. Invincible's still very close to my heart. Still very, very much the one that I hold close to my heart. So that said, that is all for that one. I'm going to post it to my... I'm going to send it to... Where are you? No, I want to profile. Why is profile separate from... Anyways. Okay. Add you. This is my... Oh, I can't get... Okay. This is my participation in the March Madness Skillet bracket thingy. I have other bands that I'd like to eventually do this with. Not too many, but I do. TFK being one of them. Yeah. Unlock more on X, don't care. Alright. Now that that's over. That's over. I don't need to keep that. Let's head back into Fallout 4. Once again, Mega Man Mondays returns next week Monday, and hopefully by next by tomorrow, by Friday, I'll have my camera back on again. Is there a way to reset this small camera just on its own without having to go back and unplug it and replug it back in? Or restart my computer? That'd be so nice if I could figure that out. Because I want my face on the screen. Unfortunately, I did not take a look at it between my previous stream and this stream. Or, in fact, restart my computer at all, which I should have done. But I didn't. My loss, my fault. But yeah, I'm gonna start doing art streams again on Wednesday. And this time I will properly credit whatever I use for my music. Okay. Onward to doing whatever it is I'm doing. Hopefully, well, yeah, working on Randolph Safe House 6. Should be the last thing that I do for this one. Randolph Safe House 6. Hey, it's a power armor. T45 series. Talk to a person, activate them while standing up to attempt to pickpocket. Activate them while in sneak mode. Activate your people. Anyways. Yeah. Kind of forgot to restart my computer between streams. Can't imagine that would be very easy to walk in. Anyways, while I was between streams, I did some more work on Grey Garden. My Grey Garden settlement. It's now all lit up, all powered up. Except for what's up here. Lit up, all powered up. I will. Did I record these guys yet? Is that a dip? Oh, that was a dip. What did I do for this to dip exactly? What? Yeah, know what? I'm just gonna leave it like that. I'm just gonna leave it like that. It looks so dorky, but it's gonna be something unique to this settlement. Having an area, having my robot workshop with a dip in the roof. It looks so dorky, but you won't be able to see it from a distance, except maybe when you're up on that hill and the sunlight hits it just right. Just funny. That's just okay. Also, apparently these don't provide any coverage, so I might have to look at changing those up in the future. That's okay though. Okay, finishing Yes. Finch Farm and Randolph Safe House 6. Where is Randolph Safe House 6? Where am I going? That one. Randolph Safe House 6's dead drop is... just outside of Backstreet Apparel. Okay. Let's make our way over there. I'll finish this up later. Yeah, I powered it all up. I need to put some lighting up here, though. Yeah, replace those. Actually, use cover-ups for those. I didn't realize that they weren't. They didn't qualify as roofs. It's apparently a coding error. That's what's causing the issue. Backstreet Apparel. Let's go. Bridge. Oh, hi.
A pleasure to see you again, sir.
It is a pleasure to see you again, sir. It is a pleasure to see you again, sir. Ah, that's funny. Cap, shotgun shell. Get two. Garbled radio beacon signal. Where is that one? That is... Ooh. Ooh. What can I do to cause some chaos here? Can I do to cause some chaos? Any artillery smoke grenades?
Something's out there.
No, it's not.
I must be daydreaming.
Anybody that can do stuff over here? Oh, there we go.
Live the brother. Standing down.
I guess that's it. 3. Yes. Yeah, I guess that's it. Can't imagine those mortar shots are cheap. Those cannon shots or whatever, they're cheap. I could have just snuck around here and tossed it into the bunker. Didn't even think about that. Okay, well, that was fun. A little bit of chaos for the Brotherhood to wrap their heads around. Oh, sure. Yeah.
Why must you humans always resort to violence?
Why must you? Oh, this is just a bunch of linked buildings, I see. They won't. No, you won't. It's just a delusional dream you have. There's no way you can find me. Not at all.
Did you hear that?
Sure. I don't even need to do that, but I did anyway. Eat it. Well. I guess that's it for those guys. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Oh, school. Is it just like a schoolhouse, or is that a full school? It's like a full school. Is it anything up top? Is there a way I can get up there?
This is gonna be fun.
Oh, good. Another one. Another delusional cretin. Lovely.
Thought you could hide?
Hi, me. On the next. Oh, okay. Yeah. That one. That one. Over. Shouldn't be too far away. I'm wrapping up what I need to with the railroad. Wonder if Ticonderoga needs. I need to finish up with Ticonderoga first. Oh, hello. You're limping already. What happened to you? Your legs are not injured. We've got too many jet. One, two, three.
Think you can hide?
Didn't need to. You took yourself out. Time to find. Looks like it's behind. Hey, here we go. That kind of sucks. It's the dude doing his job. It's knocked off by the impact of that explosion. Hardware town. But you are fairly easy to do. Alright, miscellaneous. I need to deposit some of these. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Need.
Randolph here. Supplies are running out. Runner is getting cagey about the route. Can we get one last tack nuke from the heavy? Pretty, please? Once that's done, we'll move our last package. You're my hero. Mr. Timms, out.
Okay. Hardware town. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Oh, jeez, I am going the complete wrong direction. Hop, 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 hop. Okay. Okay. Sounds like something's happening nearby. Yeah, that's... Yeah, okay, I figured. Nope. Are you the Minutemen? Oh. Or are you something else? Oh, you're just a raider.
Playing games
sure about that. Gotcha.
Turn up, you're dead.
Someone's out there.
I'll find you! Think you can hide? Scared, huh? You should be.
Over there. What's back here? Oh, just over there. Okay.
Only a fucking coward hides.
I'm not hiding. I'm hunting. Come on. Up and over. Let's go. Active zone. There we are. I found my hole. Yeah. Hardware Town. There's come on. Junkyard. I'm guessing this used to be an actual like parking lot. Pretty sure it is. I gotta wonder if to get some of these sounds, they park themselves outside of a stadium and just hit record. That's about the only way they can actually do that.
Lucky you ain't have a great green jewel.
Always on guard. Well, at least you didn't break the when you crashed into it and burst into flames. Oh. Oops. I went too far. Been a while since I've done Hardware Town. Like a whole 2 days, like a whole, pardon me, 2 weeks. Yeah. Around. Yep. Gotcha. like he had his fun. Wait, did he get tossed somewhere? Looks like he just got tossed somewhere. Oh, the Brotherhood of Steel have taken over this one. Okay. That's different. I don't think I've ever had the Brotherhood of Steel take over Hardware Town before.
Mine's made up. I'm doing it.
Alright. Taking up at Revere Beach?
You know it.
So, you gonna leave us, huh? Take your talents elsewhere.
Who wouldn't? Living on the coast, killing anyone you please. Sounds like Cinder's a savvy operator, too. Tell me that ain't the life.
Whatever, man.
What do you know?
I like the other story they tell better. With the kid on the motorbike, pretending to throw grenades all over the place, making all the sounds but never actually doing any damage, and just shocking the raiders into stagnate into inaction. That and the one where the in a different manner. Then in the other one where the one where they've taken the one person, put him on a mattress, and basically said, "Hey, oh, guess what? You're gonna be on fire because you're so scared of fire." Feet away?
Surprise assault. Fan.
Gotcha.
For the Brotherhood.
Done. This is the first time I've ever had the Brotherhood of Steel take this particular location. I can see why they do it. Why they did it. They got a whole bunch of hardware and stuff that they find valuable. But still, this is the first time I've seen it. Doesn't mean it hasn't happened before, just that this is the first time I've seen it, that's all. You gotta ask yourself what the Brotherhood is thinking at this point. Random wastelander. Has fed up with their ways. Former military wastelander is fed up with their ways and decides to take them on. And is extraordinarily successful doing it. You gotta ask yourself what they're thinking. Stories from you guys?
Huh?
Oh boy.
Nothing there now.
What do you think? I don't know. Jump into shadows.
Yeah, you're probably right. Gotta cut down on the jet, I guess.
Now don't start talking crazy.
Sure you saw something?
What the fuck was that?
Just tease him a little bit, you know?
Shit's goddamn loose all over.
I swear I must be going crazy.
Alright then. Okay, that's one of them. I guess the other one disappeared. Okay. So I guess these raiders here are actually part of that group over there, rather than the ones in a hardware town proper. I mean, I could be wrong about that, but that's what it seems to be for me. My understanding. Did I run through the Vault 81 quest? Kid in the fridge. Safe butcher's pill, trade craft. Menace, Somerville, Crucible. Sanctuary. No, I don't think I've been to Semper Invicta yet. No, I don't think I've even been into Vault 80, whatever it is. 81 or whatever. Guess I'm going to have to do that at some point. There's a lot to dig into with this game. Some people are more interested in looking just running to the story and getting the game done. Me, I like to go everywhere. I like to explore as much as I can. City 2 Railroad HQ. Mr. Timms.
I have someone here who wants to meet you.
So you're the famous Whisper. You really saved our asses. Oh, I'm Mr. Timms. Everyone at Randolph owes you.
What matters is you're all safe.
After we heard what happened to Switchboard, we all thought our number was up. You saw us through some really dark times. We all pitched in together for this. My
All
team's
right.
gonna be hunting for a new safe house. Knowing how paranoid my runner is, it'll take a while. Take care.
You do.
Glad you're with us. Desdemona.
Mr. Timms is a survivor. He'll find a new home for Randolph soon enough. If you need something, take it. That's what it's there for.
She's in a weirder position this time.
Heads up, Tom's got more goodies in stock. Check with him.
Okay, that's Randolph's safe house. I might have to find. I might have to wait for something to pop up now. Well, while I'm waiting, I guess we can. I'm waiting to figure out what's up with why I'm not triggering the Brotherhood quest, the Brotherhood versus Railroad conversation. At least not yet. Go find something else to do. Because basically from Brotherhood to Railroad, it's basically just Brotherhood to it's basically Railroad to Institute at that point. So I'm not teaming up with the Institute. So I could go to the Institute before I do that. Super Mutant. Are you guys? You're one of the walkers again. Okay. You're one of the walkers that likes to. This way. Just trace the same path every time, or do you branch off somewhere? Hmm.
This is what death looks like up close! The Commonwealth is ours!
For Elder Maxon.
You're just not doing anything, are you? Oh. You're just going straight to the frickin' ground again. Okay, well, once again, straight to the earth. Where are you going? Sorry, guy. I now have an APB on me. From the BOS. Post. Oh, that's too bad. Okay. Let's see if the little bit of a delay allows for a shift.
Vault blue, huh? Not a bad look.
It's one crisis after another. Welcome to HQ.
Desdemona.
This isn't the railroad's darkest hour. We will make it through. Rebuilding takes time, but we have the men and women to do it.
What is it?
You really walk the Freedom Trail? By yourself?
Saw some of your work along the trail. Not bad. For a human, that is.
I appreciate the compliment.
Yeah, whatever. Listen, you caught us at a shit time. We're still recovering from something I can't get into. We're a man down, though. And if anything Deacon said about you is true, I'd like you on our team.
Okay.
I'm interested.
Awesome. I think you'll be a good fit. I know Des said we don't got room, but talk to Deacon. I'm sure he's got an angle. He always does.
Okay.
Glory.
Sometimes the story's got it right. You kicked ass at Malden. You're the real deal. You actually made it inside the Institute. We're actually going to do this. I don't know how yet, but we're going to rescue my people.
Glory.
For every synth that makes it out, there's a round on me.
Okay.
We have a backlog of synths in the pipe. Let's get them out of the Commonwealth safely.
Desdemona.
Excuse me, I'm busy.
You're fine.
Deacon's record is the best. You could learn a lot from him.
Solving for theta n when I approaches probability bounds.
The world's a dangerous place for anyone in my way.
I figured there was some kind of glitch that was happening with Glory. We'll see, though. Wonder if I should... Wonder. I feel like I could walk through that. Even though I probably can't, even though it's probably just a decoration in the whole scheme of this underground bunker thingy that they find and stuff. They found and dug out to create the passageway. I wonder. Oh. I'll restart my computer and see what happens right after my stream. Because usually that's all I have to do is restart my PC. There. There have been times where I haven't. Or even that hasn't worked and I've had to reset my setup. So something a bit more consistent I could do. Something that didn't be, or something that doesn't, that isn't so dramatic. It's just, you know, restarting my computer. Oh. Loading, still loading, still loading, loading. Not loading anymore, good. Silver Shroud. You're a Silver Shroud. Boom. What exactly went boom and who is hostile to me now? Oh. Okay. What's with the random raiders everywhere now? What's your dude? What's your angle? Well, that's just odd. Well, okay, super mutant. Scabber, super mutant. That's not exactly odd, but the random raider. That one strikes me as a little bit off. Is the glowing one still in the water? Okay. Whole bunch of raiders just out on the bridge. That's not usually how it happens. Okay, the glowing one is out of the water now. Good. Are you what I think you are? No, you're a Rad X, okay. You're Rad X, man. Until the railroad gets its head out of its collective butt. Oh. It's one of the Brotherhood of Steel. I wonder what happens if you bait the Brotherhood of Steel. Follow you into that, into the, what's it called? That amphitheater. I think where I had it actually was the closest Brotherhood of Steel trigger point. It doesn't seem like they're too terribly active outside of the downtown core. Boston. Beat them later. I'm not doing that right now. Could I bait Swan out that way? Not that I would. He's kind of just not. He's just kind of doing his own thing over here. He's just kind of doing his own thing in the pond, soaking up. In Swan's pond. There's no real need to bother him. Unless you want to challenge. Unless you want to fight him. So I guess it's something you could do. Yes. Anyways, while we wait for the railroad to decide, let's head to Far Harbour. Continue the stuff there. Good God. Before I do that, though, I should probably duck into the bathroom and use the bathroom. So, while we wait, and since there's no one who really attacks anybody on the bridge, I am going to stand over here. Actually, no, let's stand over here and look at the docks. So I can go to the bathroom. Right. On the toilet. Be back soon. Okay, hello, 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 I'm back. Anyways. May or may not get to.
Children of Adam are dangerous. Don't trust them.
Protect your loved ones with my fine hand.
Captain Avery's all right.
Mrs. Dalton.
You ask anyone in Far Harbour, they'll tell you Grandpa George was everybody's favorite.
Oh, yeah. Right, I'm not done yet. Got the Mariner again.
Those tools you found are a joy to work with. It gave me this idea. A cargo freighter foundered ages ago, to the south. With a bit of arc welding and some elbow grease, the hull could be reinforced to be sturdy. Fierce. Best to do it soon. Before... well, soon.
One cargo freighter coming up.
The island should never be underestimated. The ship's the MS Azalea. Expect trappers, mean ones. Once you mop the decks with them, I'll send my crew over. Best of luck.
Will do.
I'll be straight with you. It's never easy to ask anyone on this island for help, much less a stranger. But I've got a responsibility to these people, and I have a job for you, if you're up for it. Besides, I know you're tougher than you look.
I'm happy to help with anything I can.
If you say so. We get our drinking water from a purifier not far outside of town. We had a bad storm not long before you got here, and it must have damaged the fog condensers that protect the road to the purifier. I sent Howard Dunbar out to fix them. He was out there when the Mirelurks hit us, and I'm afraid they might have got him, too. I was hoping you might go have a look. If the worst happened, maybe you could get those fog condensers back online. If you're up to it, just head south out of town. It's paying work, of course. I wouldn't ask a stranger to stick their neck out on our behalf, unless I was willing to pay a fair share for it.
All right, I'll head out there now.
Good. Our water supply won't last much longer.
Mariner says the island's alive, and it's got it in for us.
Meanwhile, we'll reach 2 and safe passage. And, oh yeah, the fog crawler blood tide, right? Yep. That was fairly easy.
Looks like Howard didn't make it. I'll have to repair the fog condensers myself.
Okay. Let's do... Let's just get... let's just get to wherever. Yeah, they're up to that way. Wander through this area. But I'm a ways over here. Condenser. It's fog activated. I don't know what that would do. there. It's the bowling alley. Bowling's fun. I like bowling. Opponent. Yeah, here we go. Meat. So that is where the it's like a villainous little plant. Anyways. Eggs are in here, probably not. 30. Those guys. Oh, I might as well just head over to the MS Azalea right away. To yep. I trip this one. I think I did. No, not yet. That's. I wondered about that. Oh, hello. Up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down. Let's see if you can find me now. Find me! I dare you! That's a lot of ruins. I wonder if everything just kind of collapsed out here. All the structures that people have been relying on just kind of disappeared. And nobody saw fit to be civil anymore. Rather, you know, sad commentary on how everything happened out here. You'd think that there would be groups of people that would try to band together, continue life as it was. You'd think. But then there's always the people that are crueler. The people that think, oh well, that's it. So now I can do whatever I want. Get away with it. And then it just kind of dissolves from there. I wonder if I should try Fallout 76 just to see. Whoa. That was a mess. And that's it. For you. Rappa. And you're over the edge. Bilge. What a bilge rat. I won't. Oh, wait, it's just a magnifying glass, okay. Still haven't found me yet. her. Really care what you want me to do with that? Cause I'm gonna stop you till your entire world fall flat. Hit you in the face till nothing matters to you but thinking I'm dead. Good. You don't. Interesting. It's not the first time you've seen this kind of thing, but this one is very different. Eh? Harbor, the Grand Harbor Hotel or whatever. Are you a... No, you're not. You're not a lighthouse either. You might be a lighthouse. Oh yes, the under area. The grand underbelly of the ship. Well, it certainly is grand. Maybe even grande. I've been here already, okay. Actionable glasses. Yeah, okay. Savings on 6 pence, pocket full of bull. Something over there makes you extremely gullible. Every day that happens, just a pile of bull. I guess a harpoon pistol wouldn't be very... Here we are. Pieces. Now we're at your bar section. Which, to be entirely fair, is actually quite a pretty little area. Makeshift battery. Sunken chip out there, okay. Cleared out all of the wild people. I'm your bartender today. All we have is rot gut, and a rot gut. Find out what kind of rot gut rots your gut the best. Only $247.86 per cup. What in the flying snap is that? What a crappy price. Since we're the only settlement in the area where you can get that, I don't think it's a bad price at all. You know, I don't think I'd be a very good raider leader. You're supposed to be ruthless. And don't really care. But me, I'd be like, yeah, keep the teddy bear. Gotta have some sort of shield against trauma. Some sort of shield against the trauma that you'd experience in the wasteland. Food is pork and beans. Ah, you. Perfect. There really isn't a whole lot going on here. It's a heck of a shelter, though. I don't know if I'd be able to trust the structure of the ship for long. I think it would be wise not to. I guess the old saying remains, any port in a storm. And there would be a continuous storm in a situation like this. Basketball, they could clear this area off. Let's just shovel it into the ocean. Much concern for environmental concerns when you're surviving. Not that that's necessarily the best thing in the world, but for the world.
Sweet.
But when you're at this state of survival, those kind of details really do become a luxury. They really do kind of become a luxury. Give me the gold plated flip later. Okay. And unfortunately, point. Imagine energies would have to be pushed to the wayside as well. You eat what you can to survive. Hey. What I wanted to do. I think that's probably it. Where the food is. Well, maybe a bit. Over there too. Okay. And the Marine Combat Armor shipments. You know what? Let's grab that. While I'm down here, swimming out into the abyss of the ocean, might as well. Oh, just the two. Okay. Oh, they're all over the place. Well, let's go swim out to the britches over here too. Children of Adam Shrine. Okay, we'll find whatever this is over here. Getting okay, yeah. Attic Cove. Nope. Underneath. Here. Did a few. Kinda sort of freaky, isn't it? Don't think I can get to that. Eh? Can I get over here at all? Hmm. Bloatfly meat, and there's hardly a bloatfly in sight here. This looks like the island that the Red Death is on. That genuinely looks like the island the Red Death is on. Maybe it's just a separate duplicate or something, but... or the reference map or whatever. Yeah, I don't think I can get to that lighthouse. Yeah, no, that's beyond the map. It sucks because it'd be an interesting place to look at. Good. That was odd. This feels like the place where they find the Red Death. I don't think I can get there. No, I cannot. Okay. Okay. This way. Collect that map point. You're a super mutant place. Camp. Oh. Yeah, you're a thing. Watch they don't get fooled. Bring armor shipments. Okay. Demon's cache. I guess from here we eliminate the fog crawler. First of all, recover Martin's holotapes. Since it's closer. Right back up on the water again. Or on land. Not up on the water. What am I talking about? Rayburn Point. Oh yeah. Yes, yes. This place. I cleared you. Trevor should still be there. What a jerk. Doesn't he know when to quit? Well, no. Because he's a trap. He doesn't know when to quit. Some Martin holotapes. Things and just kind of, oh, here we go. Where is it? Oh. Before I collect those, I gotta get. Quickly, gonna go help my wife out with something. It's gonna be a super quick thing, not much. Okay, 2 seconds. We'll be back. Hey, is my volume still on? It might be still on. Not sure I clicked it off. Yeah, it's still on. So you heard me getting chased around by a pup. Oh, that's fine. That's funny. Professor Markton tapes.
Thank you for coming so quickly.
I heard about the execution. I can't believe they killed your missionary, Martin. I'm sorry.
Brother Andrews, a good soul. The fault is mine. If I'd realized things had become so tense in Far Harbour, I would have never let him leave. They blame us for the fog overrunning the town, Dima. And now, the children. It's Tectus. He won't listen. He wants to prepare for war.
Do you believe the others will follow him?
Time was. I would have laughed at such a notion, but now... Andrews was beloved by many. It's brought out the worst in them. Fury, hate. It was tolerable when it was just Tectus. Dima, something must be done.
Exile?
Exodus. I think it's time you and I convinced the citizens of Far Harbour to leave.
You can't be serious.
Bingo.
You know
I'm
as
sorry,
well as I.
But no.
They're not meant for this
They
place.
have as much right to be here as you do.
Grows thicker every year. Right. This place is trying to kill them. And now my people are at my throat because of the mess you created by allowing them to stay. And if you can't recognize that, then I suppose there's no reason for you to be here. I think you should go.
Martin, please. This can be solved in other ways.
Get out.
Oh, yes I do. Oops.
Very well.
There we go.
We'll talk again when you come to your senses. I have to say, I'm surprised. I had assumed you and your followers would be more adamantly hunting for the sub's launch key.
I hope we haven't disappointed you too greatly. I'd hate to anger our landlord.
I believe I'll survive. But am I mistaken? Does your god not require you die in a nuclear blast? Is that not why you've taken up in the nucleus?
It's not a transaction, Dima. Adam requires nothing of us. He has granted us a chance to become something greater. To divide our weak, mortal frames and bring life to millions of new worlds. We are simply accepting the opportunity his glow presents, whatever form it may take.
So if you found the launch key, you wouldn't use it?
That I don't know.
Are you afraid?
I'd be mad to say I wasn't, but we've made a home for ourselves here. Friends, a family.
A place you belong.
Exactly. The nucleus. It is a blessing of the truest order. It would be hard to leave such a gift, even if it is for another. But regardless, the key is lost. So, until Adam sees fit to return it, I dare say you're stuck with us.
I believe I'll survive.
Sister Gwyneth came to me last night. She said she spent another night thinking, as we discussed, but that she cannot see what she believes to be truth. That Adam cannot be real. We talked for the better part of 2 hours, discussing back and forth. I reminded her of the gifts of the island, of Adam's blessing, with the messenger seen by her brothers. Oops. Sister Gwyneth, is it? And sisters of the family that Adam has granted her. That seemed to calm her finally as she returned to bed. But now dawn comes and her questions still linger, raised doubts that I have been ignored for some time now. And I'm left with my own question. Is perhaps Gwyneth wiser than she knows? Adam above, I've lost them. Detective screams for blood, and the children cheer. I beg for civility, and they whisper traitor behind my back. And I'm left to wonder what I might have done to deserve you taking them away from me. But in the back of my mind, I know. Waning faith is an untended fire. Fail to care for it, and it cannot be rekindled. Thus here I sit, thinking on embers, trying to summon the courage to do what I know I have put off for too long. So I shall step out that door, and then when I do, my life begins anew. But for the first time, O Radiant One, its path is out of your hands. So Tectus left the children of Adam behind. No, not Tectus, Martin. Be interesting if you saw Martin at some point. Although, you know, the one thing I do like about the voice actor they chose for Martin is that he's the same voice actor who did the leader of Public Security Section 9. I quite enjoy that. I very much quite enjoy that. Still haven't done Warren Desdemona yet. Slangus, Pop Factory, Institute, Center. I don't want to do that. Detective cases. Wait, Vim Pop Factory. Oh, I'm ways away from that now. Let's get over to Dalton Farm. Oh, why did I do that? I had a few. Wait, I had a few things to a few locations to collect along the way. That was silly. I should go back and collect those locations. Don't want to go to the Oceanarium just yet. Come on. I was at Professor Martin's base, which is somewhere over here, I think. Let's go to Adam's Spring and get sprung. Go to Adam's Spring and get sprung. So there. Ha! Anyways. On to the next universe. Oh boy, that thing looks dingy. I can see why the atomists, the atomists, whatever, call that a holy site. It would be for their particular brand of faith. Ah, here we go. Lake lumber. Might as well collect them while I'm on my way. This is the Not entirely sure, but I think that's the only place that I like building in. Arnie's bait and tackle. Left open. What the what just fell over? That was noisier than ever. I'm thoroughly confused. What's so loud? Ah, hi. Okay then. Guess I'll just ignore you, I guess. Trappers. Going to evade you as much as I can. Pretty waterfall. I missed. Oh no, that's not a freaking waterfall. That's the cinema. Jeez. That's the cinema. What am I talking? Through. Evolved Radstag. It's pretty wild to call it a devolved Radstag. That's it for the undiscovered locations for now. Wild razor grain. Almost there. Surprised I haven't run into too many changes of opinion, or changes of random events. That's what I'm thinking of here. Very enraged fog crawler. Enraging harpoon gun. Okay, it's all rage. Everything about it is rage. Okay, so I've done everything here. I like building at the Dalton, at the old Dalton farm too. Make our way home. Got a few things to pick up along here. I don't know if I'll make it back to Far Harbour today. Let's play Little Human. Okay. We did play. You guys want to play more fair? Maybe? Maybe you thought you'd win? Oh, I'm sorry, I don't play that way. Not in single player games, at least. Oh. Oh, this is the... Yeah, okay. National Park Visitor Center. Just collecting information. Not that I would necessarily be able to use it in a satisfactory way yet. But I guess that's the main problem, isn't it? Yet. It's a hotel. Hotel is just a different name for a fancy hostel. That charges you way too much. Cash point. There's a cash register and a blue oh. Campground. There's another here. I'll come look at those later. Let me go back to Acadia. Got to make a swim. Swim to the highest heights. Got to make a swim. Don't lose your mind tonight. Take on the wind. Beat it with a lead pipe. No, wait, no. Let's not do that. What does the blight do? Came up to Acadia. Okay, here we go.
Dima, I recovered the tapes from Martin's hideout.
Excellent. Yes. These look like they'll serve. Let me take a listen. Good to hear his voice again. Oh. Some grim material to work with. There. No pleasure in twisting the words of an old friend. But I believe Martin would understand. This tape should be sufficient to pique the High Confessor's interest in joining you in the command center. But Tectus is nothing if not wary. Earning his trust before approaching should help guarantee this all plays out more smoothly. You'll then have to dispose of the remains. Old maintenance shaft walls were never terribly well maintained. They should be able to serve your needs. Once you're done, return here and we'll send the replacement on his way. Now,
you ready
to begin?
I'm ready.
Then I won't keep you any longer. Here, the tape. The fate of this island rests in our works.
What does the tape actually say? I gotta get rid of some of this stuff. Oh. That'll be Martin's new age, right?
Listen, children. Tectus' time is over. The nucleus must prepare for a new order. Mine.
Okay. Short, sweet, to the point. Absolutely nothing to do go by. But fast travel to and from using the map. Because this ability is only available if you stay in the Institute's good graces. Or, if the Institute, survives all this stuff. Kind of stuff is stuffing to...
Watch yourself out there. Many dangers in the fog.
Many, many dangers. Lots of many. Oh, that's tangled. I have to disentangle my headset.
Excuse me, High Confessor.
Yes? What is it, child?
I recovered a holotape. Confessor Martin is planning to come back and take over. We should come up with a plan, but not here. The command center tunnels should be far enough away from the rest of the children.
Martin? It can't. Play it. I want to hear that coward's voice.
Listen, children. Tectus' time is over. The nucleus must prepare for a new order. Mine.
I can't believe it. He's alive. None of the other children can know about this. The command center, you said. I'll ensure we aren't disturbed.
Mm-hmm. Command center.
Ah, there you are. I have a job for you.
Bye, Richter. No, you don't. I have a job for your face. Nucleus Command Center. 4.4444% later. Into the mute.
Let us discuss this tape of yours. Don't mind, my friends. These children have proven they can be trusted. Unlike some. You walk into my chambers, carrying that treasonous filth, and expect me to believe you simply happened upon it? If you value your life, you will tell me everything you know about Martin's whereabouts.
It's over, Tectus. Dima sent me to kill you, and I will if I have to. But if you and your men agree to leave the island for good, I'll let you live.
Dima? Leave? You're not bluffing. There is no place beyond his reach on this island, is there? Fine. The damned machine will have what it wishes. Come!
Lieutenant Dima. Get out of here, dudes. You've all zealotified yourself. There we go.
I know that you can hear me.
They can get off of the island. No sweat.
Let his light guide you.
Dima. Well, that was weird. Acadia, wrap up this part of the story. Then figure out what else we gotta do. Oof. Excuse me.
It sounds like quite the experience, but I'm glad to know there will be peace on the island again.
Atom's vision was clear on the matter. I must thank you again for sheltering me while under its sway.
Think nothing of it. You're welcome to stay as long as you like.
You are too kind, Dima. I should only need just a little more fresh air.
Excuse me, High Confessor.
Atom guides all his favored to Acadia today.
Dima.
I suppose you've heard the news? The High Confessor's had a vision. Atom demands peace. Can I assume you're here to tell me your task is done?
Yes.
I convinced him to leave the island, never return.
You did? Perhaps not an ideal resolution, but I suppose the end result is the same. Peace can finally come to the island. It's a heavy burden what we've done. But now the nucleus, Far Harbour, and Acadia will all flourish together.
It was the right thing to do.
It was necessary. Hope for a better future. That will be the judge of our actions. I'll handle things from here. I'll arrange talks between the children of Atom and Far Harbour. They will learn to prosper together under our guidance. The children will revel in their irradiated bastion. The Harbormen will continue to survive and reclaim what the fog has taken from them. And my people will remain safe. Here, for all you've done. You should also pay a visit to the nucleus. I believe the High Confessor will want a word with you. And of course, you are welcome in Acadia whenever you like. After all, where would we be without you?
After Acadia, when severely damaged, there's a chance you'll receive a massive but temporary bonus to damage and energy resistance. Okay. And that is almost that. So I can't confront him about anything else. Why have everybody be separate from like that? Maybe that's all I'm gonna do for today. Didn't get to the rest of the railroad like I thought, but we finished up the vast majority of the rest of Far Harbour. Still a couple of points left to follow. Some Radiant quests and building quests and a bunch of other small stuff. As well as filling up the map. And that's the main storyline for Far Harbour is essentially finished. Now we move over to hopefully, well, I'll polish up a few things here in Far Harbour, and then head back to the Commonwealth, and try to wrap up the railroad there. Most likely do that Friday. Fingers crossed. The railroad isn't glitched out of existence. That can happen sometimes. But for now, that's all. Thank you very much. Have a great day. And we'll see you on Friday. Peace.